It's true. It's true. I don't know if Dan lived in Okinawa, but he lived in somewhere in Japan that I think is Okinawa for a bit. You don't know the Dan lore? I think when he was getting his master's degree, he convinced his thesis supervisor to be like, to let him go to Okinawa and like learn karate or something like that, and then write his thesis on it, which is pretty sick. What was his master's in? I don't know. Karate, I guess. Oh, so when Dan does it, it's I can't. But when Yoshimi does it, it's hi ha! You fucking hypocrites. I'm in Osaka right now. It's 1:20 a.m. Say hi to the dude at the Dotonbori sign for me. Have some kushikatsu for me. Guess who just got accepted into grad school? Oh my God, is it Prezzo? Prezzo, did you get accepted into Harvard Law again? Yes! Hey, Anel, how often do you get carded by the Costco greeter? I just got my membership and I get carded every single time somehow. You get carded every time. That's not like a you thing. That's not like you look like you don't have a membership. I'm sure you look, perfectly membership capable. But they get you every time. They did put in scanners here as well. Now you got to scan it as on top of that. Where do you get your glasses from? I don't even want to say it because it's just too much. It's from Costco. Although I think my next one I'm going to get from a local business because the Costco is far away. Is there anything you don't get from Costco? Yeah. Stuff they don't sell. I mean, when we came back from vacation, we didn't go to Costco for like 2 months. We shook off the yoke of the Costco. I'm going to be very positive about Costco. Don't get me wrong. It is the cheapest grocery store. The only thing I'll say about it, and you can take this as a negative if you want, or you could take it as a positive. Having a Costco membership induces demand. When we had a Costco membership, you go into the store and then you're like, I might as well buy a rack of Coke Zero. I might as well buy 2 kilograms of like Hawaiian sweet Maui onion potato chips. I might as well buy 4 kilos of bulgogi, right? And you're like loving life because you're like, look at how cheap the sweet Maui onion chips are. Look at how cheap the Coke Zeros were, like 40 cents a can. But then when you like don't go to the Costco, you realize a lot of that stuff is not necessary. Now that doesn't mean it's not a net good for your soul in some circumstances, but you can go without them. It's not good for your soul. It is. Drinking Coke Zero is good for your soul. I don't know how to explain it. Most diet sodas are bad for your soul. Coke Zero, good. Dr. Pepper Zero, good. Diet Mountain Dew, I can't say it. I don't know because it's kind of like it's part of the culture war right now. Diet Sprite, 1 Diet Sprite is good. 2 Diet Sprites is morally bankrupt. I don't know. I can't explain it, to be honest. I don't know the rules. I just know how it feels when I take it in. Hey, I didn't even mention this to anybody because nobody asked. I saw the Vancouver Canucks general manager at London Drugs yesterday. He was beside me in the self-checkout, and I was looking at him like for longer than I should have because I was like, I recognize this like bald guy with the glasses. Like he looks so familiar to me. Who is he? And then like when we left the store, I was like, oh shit! That's Patrick Alvin, the general manager of the Vancouver Canucks. Did you ask for a photo? No, because I only recognized him after it was too late. But I do now know what car he drives, and I'm going to say good for him. I'm not going to say what car it is, but I'm going to say like he could be driving. He's not driving a bad car, but he could be driving a nicer car. Like he's showing some restraint. He's not like he got signed for like a multi-year deal for the Vancouver Canucks and he said, oh, I'm going to go out and buy like a Lamborghini. Let me just put it that way. He's driving something that is in keeping with other Vancouverites, but is not flexing on them. He's smurfing. Yeah, he's smurfing a little. He wants to seem like the everyman. He also, again, I don't want to This can happen to anybody. He did need the cashier to come help him with the self-checkout, but that's just par for the course sometimes. Sometimes that's user error, and sometimes, they ask you to scan your LD Extras card, but you accidentally scan your item, and then it just fucks the system up, and you need someone to come back and hard reset it because they don't trust you with that kind of power. When you fucking weigh the bag of apples, but one of the apples is weirdly on top of another apple, so the weight gets all weird, and then the apple falls off the top of the other apple and makes the scale jump a little bit, and the red alarm of doom comes up. Woo woo. Hello. Yeah, what do you got there? How is it? I couldn't hear you because you got a mouthful of bread. It's great. Wee wee. Yeah.
Give me this card.
Give you what?
The bread card.
You want the bread card?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you the bread card. Let me go grab it here.
I like it.
You like it? Here you go. Okay, read that. Show me all the types of bread you know. Bread.
White.
White bread.
Okay. Croissant.
You see a croissant on there?
Bagel. Donut. Muffin.
Bagel, donut, muffin.
Bread.
What else do you see? Can you hold the bread sign up to the camera?
Beep.
Beep. It's a poster with some bread on it. What kind of breads do you see?
Croissant.
Croissant?
That's cat.
Is a cat, but what does this say?
Sandal.
Sand roll?
Yeah. Sugar roll.
Let's sound it out, okay? Sausage roll. This one's really tough. Do you know what this is?
No.
Korokke.
Korokke.
You know this one.
Pretzel.
Pretzel.
Donut.
Donut.
Muffin.
Muffin. What about this? You can read this one.
Red bread.
It doesn't say red bread. What is this word?
Red bread.
Red bean.
That's not the kind of bread.
It is. It's like a Korean bread. Red bean. The red bread. The red bread.
Red poo.
Red poo? Come on. That means you got to see a doctor. Or you got to stop eating so many red popsicles. Did I ever tell you a story?
No.
Well, that's not true. I have told you many stories. Okay, so when I was, maybe I was 4 years old, I went potty and I had to go poop. But when I went poop and I wiped, I looked at the tissue and the tissue was red instead of brown. And I went, ah! Boma, come in here. And then Boma came in and I was like, the tissue that I wiped is red. And Boma was she was panicking. She was very scared. And then after like a minute, I was like, wait, that's the tissue I was holding my popsicle with. And it was a cherry popsicle. So it was red because it melted. And the tissue that I wiped my poop with was brown, which is the color it's supposed to be.
That's funny.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's funny, right?
It was pretty funny. I think they were a little mad at the time. It's funny in hindsight. I don't really remember why I had the popsicle in the bathroom, but some things never change. Huh?
I found Tomo climbing up the stairs.
Yeah, Tomo, he loves to sit behind my monitor. And then I get on the bike, you know what he does?
No.
He sits down at the water dish and just goes, ah, ah. And then I check and I'm like, well, how's the water? The water's full. But he's crazy.
He's like,
He goes, I was like, Emilio, the mighty duck man.
what is the mighty duck man?
That's hard to explain. Maybe you can watch it when you're older. You probably won't think it's very funny. You kind of had to be there. Yeah. You see this cat over here?
Yeah.
That's Binema.
Then cute.
Binema's cute, right?
Wait, what is this like story, Charmander?
There's some Charmanders in there too.
Giant Charmander does it.
So true. So true.
Why did you buy this?
Why did I buy this? Let me show chat, okay? I'll give it right back. I promise. I'll give it right back. I bought this because Daddy has no sense of interior design. And I thought like, oh, I like bread. That's part of my personality. So I'll put it on this shelf behind me so that chat can see it. And it'll reinforce my character. But once you put it like this far back, like even further, you can't really tell what it is. It just kind of looks like some brown lumps.
And it looks like if it white paste.
Yeah, but it's very cool. It's like a Vancouver illustrator.
Look, it's a leaf, a cinnamon carrot, and a mushroom.
Yeah. It's got a leaf and a squirrel and a mushroom.
Oh, that's cool.
That is pretty cool. I think my favorite bread on this is, it's tough because I like baguette. And I really like focaccia. And I mean, who doesn't like a donut or a pretzel or a croissant?
I like those.
Mm-hmm. And the croissant is like, are you going to eat me? I'm such a delicate croissant. You're going to eat me? Fine. I hope I flake in your mouth. Little dad tip, they love accents.
Look at this donut.
These donuts going, whoa! Whoa!
Pretzel.
Pretzel's like, I'm a pretzel. I'm twisty.
Pretzel gets eaten.
Oh, they do. The pretzel does get eaten. He said, why am I so salty? Why am I so salty? Yum. Ah! Save some salt for me.
I
I like the muffin too, because the muffin is like the only bread that wears clothes, right?
won't.
You kind of have to undress it to eat it.
Yeah.
What did I tell you?
That's what it.
What did I tell you? That's what he does.
That's it.
Look at it, and there's water in the dish. Tomo, you're so silly sometimes. Tomo. 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 What is he? I think he's saying thank you for the water. Thank you. You're welcome.
You keep saying thank you.
I keep saying you're welcome. There you go. I think he's done.
You might hear more.
I might hear more. He loves to come into Daddy's office when he's quote unquote working.
And so and the just goes.
And he goes. Meow. Ruka's not like that. What does Ruka's meow sound like?
Meow.
Meow. What does Tomo's meow sound like? That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
You know what it says?
Tomo's like. He's getting his revenge. He's gonna go poop in the litter box in my bathroom. No! No! He's putting a stinky poop in the litter box. And he's probably not gonna cover it either. No! Skippity Tomo! Even she doesn't like it that much.
It's funny.
That's funny?
Take it down in the comments.
Huh?
Take it down in the comments.
Take it down in the comments?
In the comments, please.
In the comments?
in the comments.
Take it down in the comments?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Take it down on your worksheet.
Take it down in your worksheet?
Yeah.
All right.
Put it down in the comments.
What are you talking about, the comments?
Put it down in the comments.
You should not look. YouTube Kids, best part of YouTube Kids is there's no comments.
Yeah, that was.
Wait till you get older and you see the comments on YouTube. You'll be like, I want to take me back to YouTube Kids.
Nah. Wow.
What?
Yeah. Wow.
She's addicted to it. She's got daddy's disease.
Wow.
Rah. No!
What?
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 You know what time did you go to bed last night?
And the perfect bedtime.
Good answer. 'Cause I fell asleep at like 10:30 and then I woke up to you and you were like 1 centimeter away from my head and you said, "Daddy, tuck me in." And I was like, "What?" I was having a dream. You were saying like, "Daddy, no matter what I say you're welcome." And I was like, "Go to sleep." And you said, "That's not what I said. Say you're welcome." Make sure you chew your bread, okay?
Funny.
Funny. So it's all Daddy's got. It's my only weapon.
Do it again.
No!
Do the story again.
What story?
The story that you're telling me.
About the popsicle?
No. No, about the bedtime.
About bedtime? I don't know. You're just crazy at bedtime. You were singing the Smallfoot song, so it got stuck in my head. Yiddy ho 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 ho. Zendaya is Michi, right?
Off. I want this one to say because I love you.
I love you too, honey. Thank you.
Today's the 7th.
It is the 7th.
I cannot see it.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Here. Oh. How did you know the date? Everyone's impressed that you knew what day it was today. Do you know what day of the week it is?
No.
What day of the week is it today?
September.
That's not even the right category. Ah! Look, there he's drinking the water. Yeah! Yeah! Tomo's finally drinking the water.
I think he's not.
He meowed enough that we can drink the water.
Looking at it and drinking.
You know what it is? I'm sure that he came down and he was like, "I want to drink water, but I'm full. I want to drink water, but I'm full." Then he went pee. And he's like, "I went pee. I went pee." Then he's like, "I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty." And then finally he got to drink some water. Okay, you really need to go see mommy.
No.
I could have you on the stream all day. That doesn't really bother me. But like, if you don't get to the daycare in a reasonable time frame, I'm going to hear about it when I pick her up later tonight. She's going to be like, "Why were you late this morning?" And I'm going to be like, "That's not in my sphere of influence. That's supposed to be out of my hands."
I just want to stay here.
Well, that's nice. It's like take your daughter to work day. I think that you get to take your kid to work day in like the 9th grade. Do you know how old you have to be?
No.
Like 14 years old.
I'll just be 13.
You might be 13. I don't know. It's been a while since Daddy was in the 9th grade. I remember on Take Your Kid to Work Day, me and my friend just watched a movie at the office.
Oh my goodness.
My dad was like, I know it's Take Your Kid to Work Day, but like I got stuff to do. And I was like, that's pretty fair. So we just walked to like the video store when they existed and we rented Super Troopers and we watched it in like one of the rooms in the office like 3 times with a friend of mine. She doesn't know what DVDs are? This was on VHS, man. You know what VHS is?
No.
Do you know what a DVD is? Do you know what a movie is?
Yes.
What's your favorite movie?
Nothing.
What? I thought your favorite movie was Smallfoot now. Or, what's the best Toy Story? Toy Story 2? When somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. Every hour we spent together lives within my heart. And when she was sad, I was there to draw her tears. Okay, that's good. All right, I'm serious. You gotta go see Mommy. She probably misses you. She's like, "Where's my baby?"
I don't want to see her.
Of course you do. Every time you stay with Daddy, you go, "I want to see Mommy."
No.
And then you try to break into Mommy's room when she's fighting like a big skeleton, and she's got to be like, "Get out of here." It is crazy, right? Like they pick up the language so fast. I don't know. Like I'm just being honest. I don't know how the fuck she learned how to read, man. It's just like one day she just like pointed at some words and like said them. And then I said, "How did you know how to read?" And she was like, and now she can sound out, I don't know, like 50% of words if she doesn't recognize them immediately. I honestly, that shit is like brain magic. We did not teach her that, dude. You do have to be careful like what she hears though, because like that's how she ends up saying skibbity. My son just turned 5 a few months ago. He just randomly knew what an excavator was and how to say it correctly. I know, it's fucking crazy, dude. I will say she's starting to get to the point where she corrects me. And I'm like, no, we're not going to do that. You don't understand. Sweetheart, there's something called poetic license. After you master the English language, you can intentionally break the rules in order to make a point. Okay? It's a different situation. We're not out here... It's Bush League to pronounce things correctly, okay? Or to call things by their correct name. We're out here casting some spells. We're cooking up some apothecary potions. What's something you did have to teach you thought just came with the baby? Well, I think like potty training is like the crazy one. I know some kids like basically potty train themselves, but we had to set up like a fucking routine for that. And you don't get it as an adult, because as an adult, you're like, you just sit on the toilet and poop. And then the poop isn't in your pants for the whole day. But they're like, I'm sorry I had an accident. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean you had an accident? You felt like you had to poop and you just shot it into your diaper. And I think this happens to lots of kids. It's not just our kid. But she'll like lie. And I'll be like, do you have to go potty? And she's dancing, and she's like, no. And then like a second later, she's like, I gotta go. And she like sprints to the toilet and almost has an accident. I'm like, come on, man. You know, never in history has anyone been like, oh, I gotta pee. And then like 15 minutes later, they're like, never mind. You gotta knock it out when you feel it if there's a bathroom nearby. You're shitting yourself. Mom, I'm not. But when my kid tells me she has to go potty, and then she wipes and pulls up her own underpants and pants, whoo! You don't know how long I've been waiting for this. I'm about to make a name for myself. You're trading a lot on that clip? It's the only part of the movie I've seen. So I wasn't invited. We're so back with Pokedoku. People are telling me I can get 9 of 9 today. Wait a minute, you're absolutely right. You know what's funny is that like this one looks like it's patronizing. Like it's not a master puzzle, it's a fan puzzle. Grass, fire, water, and then Captain Sandwich. Like, are they trolling? Are they trying to get me back? What they want me to do is Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Ivysaur, Chartortle, whatever his name is. It's the middle, Charmeleon. Sorry, Charmeleon. It's not a phase, Mom. Wartortle, and then the G-Max form of the later ones. I'm not going to do that, okay? I'm not going to do that. We're gonna take some lower percentage Andrews. How about Sobble? Give me a little 12.1% Sobble. Give me, this is as comfortable as I am. I'm not going to take Bulbasaur. I'm going to take Chikorita, 12.2%. Now, fire, I got to think about that. So you got Charmander, obviously. What about, is that guy a starter? I'm going to say not cute enough to be a starter. Who else you got in there that could be a starter? I'm going to have to say Charmander, man. That's so embarrassing. Tepig, is Tepig a starter? Flame Hyena? Dog? Flamina? Talon Flame? No, not Hyena. Pucci Hyena? Enamorusterian? Ooh, all right. Enamoris incarnate. Sorry, the voices. Hatterin G-Max. Sorry, I was casting some spells for a second there. Just do the easy ones. I don't have a choice. This is the hardest one for me. I have to say Charmander. I don't know who else would even fit there. But luckily, like it's a dick measuring contest for Game Boy Advance users. So like, I'm sure I benefit from people being like, I'm not going to say Charmander. It's too easy. So I benefit from that. I benefit from the free lunch. Now the middle evolution, Chikorita obviously becomes fucking Breloom. You know what? Give me a fucking Weeping Bell here, actually. Weeping Bell, that's a good one. 4.9%, and he's pogging. The middle evolution of fire. Fuck that, man. Okay, water, Mudpert. He's like, it goes fucking Mudkip, something Swampert. Mudkip, Monkey Dory. It goes fucking. Hang on, I can do this. I can definitely do this. I can definitely fucking do this, man. It's not even hard. What about this guy? Barboach? I can't believe Loach got it here. Barboach becomes a fucking Whiscash or something, right? Something like that. Then there's Wishy Washy School, of course, and there's Wishy Washy Solo, if that's kind of your bag. But how does Chinchu factor into this? Chinchu is kind of like Whiscash's like stepbrother or something. It's all very confusing. It's a very confusing world out there. So there's like, you know what? Polyhwirl is the middle. Give me that. All that for 7.4%. Now I hate to do this. Charmeleon. No! Because Magmar is a middle evolution because they retconned it, so there's like a little Slugma or something before him, right? Yeah, and he's like, you got me, you got me, you got me. I'm the teenager. You thought I was an adult? No. Even though he's got those bulbous things on his head, there is a more evolved version now. Breloom G-Max. How about Victory Bell G-Max? How about fucking Venusaur G-Max? How about that? How do you feel about that? And then Fire G-Max? I'm gonna be a little crazy. Maybe say like Charizard G-Max? And then Gyarados Mega doesn't exist. Be a little crazy with it. Maybe hit you with the Kyogre Primola. Blastoise G-Max then. Blastoise G-Max. What can I say? Maybe the second time I've ever gotten a 9 of 9 in Pokedoku. I don't even need to see the stats. I know it's ass. I didn't know they were fucking serving like this. Rillaboom G-Max be like Sorry, okay. I had to give Librarian something to work with for an outro. I didn't even get to the do 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 do. Same people that are pogging up for this are like, Skibbity is so embarrassing. Gen Alpha so cooked. You fucking hypocrites. Good video today. Okay, no. We're just getting started, man. I have to prove I know cinema. This is fucking West Side Story, bro. This is West Side Story, fucking 1961, Leonard Bernstein. Leonard Bernstein, REM poster, are you here? What? This is the Batman. This is Godfather, part 2. This shit is fucking doubt. It's some Meryl Streep movie. Yeah! I know when you got Meryl Streep in the Whitman's Wife, that movie is called Doubt. I don't really know anything else about it. I'm pretty sure it's bad, though. I mean, the movie is good. The subject matter is problematic, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's no Bluey, let's put it that way. After Usain Bolt's three-peat, Marcel Jacobs brought home this European country the gold medal in the one... I'll write it! We'll do it live! Fuck it! After Usain Bolt's three-peat, Marcel Jacobs brought home this European country the gold medal in the men's 100-meter dash at the 2020 Olympics. Marcel Jacobs. There's no shot. He's not from the United Kingdom. Italy? Marcel Jacobs from Italy? I never would have guessed, man. I never would have guessed. It's northern Italy? That doesn't mean anything to me, honestly. Since 2013, Milana Vaintrub played the character Lily in commercials for this telecommunications company. That's Verizon then. Alrighty. I have no idea, man. I don't live in the United States of America. Whenever I'm watching something on American TV, all of the ads are for pills to solve erectile dysfunction. This is Sigourney Weaver and Ryan Gosling. We get those. That's the free space for me. Chris Pine and Ben Foster play brothers who carry out bank robberies to save their family ranch in a movie that's called Hell or High Water. Ah! That one felt good. That was a bit of a pull for me. The music video for this 2012 Katy Perry song consisted of her joining the Marine Corps after seeing her boyfriend flirting with another girl and breaking up with him. The answer is Part of Me. I don't even know that song. That doesn't show up on Peloton rides. Ain't nobody listening to Katy Perry? I'm not a huge Katy Perry fan, don't get me wrong, but I will say Teenage Dream goes crazy. Top 200 song of the 2000s or the 2010s. I don't know exactly when it came out. Teenage Dream is one of those songs where, like, even though you kind of don't like the artist, you go, you know what? I'll give you this one. You kind of cooked with this one. It happens. I can't sing it because when I sing it, people tell me the lyrics are wrong, even though I know what I hear. Just, you make me feel like a teenage dream when you maybe get you something clean in your skin tight jeans. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. California girls, honestly, no disrespect, I don't fuck with Snoop Dogg. Pass Doggy Style. On Doggy Style, I'll fuck with Snoop Dogg. Later on that Dre, my homie Dr. Dre came through with a gang of Tanqueray, sure. Dishwasher, we already lost microwave. Dishwasher, cook, server, host, jobs in a restaurant. The polycule at the Bear. A drill bit, a comedian has a bit. A bridal has a bit. And a bite has a bit. Words associated with bit. Ooh. And then just to fucking squeeze it in there, bud. What did I tell you? You're right, it wasn't easy connections today. How'd you know a bridle has a bit? Fucking horses are always like champing at that shit or whatever, right? Ramen, pretty good. I'm calling it, it's a little basic. It's the best of the noodle soups. Especially, it's a pack one, pick one if we're limiting it to Japan. It clears soba, it clears udon any day of the week in my house. Pho, you got a chance, but I think ramen is better than pho. Because here's the thing, if you took the soup away from the ramen, you can catch me still munching the noodles. If you took the soup away from the udon noodles, I ain't fucking with that. Give me a banh mi. Look at oh my God, this is true power. Holy, one of your best takes. I'm kind of fucking with the beef balls in a pho, though. I don't know I guess it's just a meatball. I'm sure that shit comes like in a freeze-dried package, and then they just submerge it in the broth for like 10 seconds. But there's something, you don't get meat that springy. You very rarely get meat that springy. It's like a nice treat. The meat bites back, my man. I mean, this has got to be cheap, man. Because like people are not paying more than 50 cents a pack to flavor their water. Unless they're a cyclist. So me personally, 16 of these, I'm going to go low. I think this is $6.99. I think this is $5.99. I forgot to bake in the currency conversion of the collapse of the yen and the Canadian Forex recently. Sorry. This might have even changed this week, honestly. Literally just buy a lemon and cut it up. I'm going to fuck with you. A lemon is more expensive than this. Like this would probably flavor like 16 liters of water. You're going to need like 4 or 5 lemons to do that. And then like, you can't bring the fucking lemon to the gym with you and slice that shit up on the bench, put it in your water bottle. You need a cutting board and shit, the fucking knife, you got to do the dishes. I'm telling you, you can't fuck with the Crystal Light economics. You could be like, I'm not going to put that shit in my body, but not the weirdest thing I've seen in the gym this week. I haven't seen like really crazy stuff in the gym, but I will tell you 100% if you've never been in a men's locker room in the gym, if you go in one long enough, you will see an old man drying his balls with the hand dryer. They just don't care, which I think is kind of nice, honestly. But you might think it's like, oh, that never happens. Nah, man. You will if you go into that change room 25 times, minimum one time you'll see an old man drying his undercarriage with the hand dryer. Is it bad? I mean, I don't think it's like bad for the balls. Like it's pretty hot, but it's not gonna like, you're not cooking them. You're not keeping it there for like 60 minutes at 425 or whatever. They are hard to dry, man. Do women know this? Do women know that balls are hard to dry? They're fucking hairy and wrinkly, and like the water gets into the seams, and then the seams like wrap around themselves and trap it there. Also the hardest part of the male body to shave. Every other part of the body, you put the guard on the trimmer, it just does it. But the ball hair, it just tanks the damage from the razor and just like bends. You gotta like grab it like, listen, motherfucker, and then give it the zzz. It's harder to shave your gooch than your balls. I don't fuck with the gooch. That's caveat emptor on that one, okay? If you're down there, you should expect it to be a fucking nightmare. That's a DMZ for me personally. Give me a good reason, and then I'll tackle that area. This shit is fucking Libya, bro. I know Libya any day of the damn week. Woo! What? Uzbekistan? Turkmenistan? Yes! Yes! Thank you, Dark Tourist. Thank you, Dark Tourist. This is an honest question. I'm not having a bit. Why are so many countries in Central Asia, why did they end in Stan? Is Stan like ancient steppe language for like civilization or something? It means land in Persian. There you go. Now we know. How the fuck everyone know that? Then I have another interesting question for you then. Well, maybe it's not an interesting question, it's an opportunity for you to educate me. When I think of Persia, maybe naively, I think of like modern day Iran. I get that there was a Persian Empire, like it was expanded throughout Asia and parts of Europe and Africa as well. Well, why the fuck isn't it called like Iranistan then? Where they were like, we're the capital, so like, fuck you. Like, we don't need the Stan. The Stan is implied. Why isn't it called America-stan? Because this shit was never conquered by the Persian Empire in like the 13th century, on like the entirety of Central Asia. Is it a real question? Why isn't it called Persia-stan? I don't know, motherfucker. You take that shit up with like Cyrus the Great, all right? Or Darius or whatever. I don't fucking know. Xerxes? Catch me chilling with Morpheus and the king of Babylon on the Nebuchadnezzar in heaven, or whatever they call it. I don't know. I'm doing my best, okay? Why is it called Greenland? That one, they were trying to trick people, right? They were like, bro, you gotta go to Greenland. And then when they got there, that shit was like covered in ice. And they were like, don't worry, it's the winter time. And then they looked at the calendar and it was July 1984 and they went, 1990. My ass was like 1.8 years old. 20th Century Fox came out with a stinker, $9 million, starring fucking George C. Scott in 1990. Patent reboot. What is this, man? Horror mystery. Do you dare walk these steps again? The Exorcist 3. Wow! Good! Shit had Ned Flanders in it, man. Holy. I've never even seen the poster in my life, but the tagline makes a lot more sense now. They didn't even wait for Halloween for this shit. They came out with it in the dog days of summer. Holy. Warner Brothers, 51 million week 4. Harrison Ford. I could be persuaded to believe that that's The Fugitive. Mystery crime thriller. Is he wrongfully accused, or am I is that like Leslie Nielsen? Some people would fucking kill for love, starring Brian Dennehy. Raul Julia is overdrawn at the memory bank. Rusty Sabich is a deputy prosecutor engaged in an obsessive affair with a coworker who's murdered. His fight to clear his name becomes a whirlpool of lies and hidden passions. Sounds a lot like The Fugitive. Presumed innocent, not wrongfully accused. Presumed innocence. No, man, no. You idiot, stupid, stupid, stupid. Oh, man. Got my signals crossed. Yeah, wrongfully accused is the Leslie Nielsen one, man. Oh, that one, it stings. It stings. This shit is fucking Orcs Must Die too. Not the first one. Don't be stupid. No? Isn't the wrong franchise end saga? Dungeon. Fucking Keeper 1. Okay. We take those. He do be keeping the dungeon. Can't deny that. He's mewing. I mean, I see orcs or goblins or whatever. First word I'm thinking is dungeon. Maybe I'm just built different. What about the girl? I think she was there of her own free will. She had like a whip and stuff. I think she made a conscious decision to be there. That was Isma? Yeah, man, that's Isma. Come on. She's like the dungeon keeper's muse or whatever. I hate to say this. I think I've come to a realization that Sandra Bullock might be my least favorite actress. I just don't think I care for her. She's been in some okay stuff, right? Like she's funny in Demolition Man. She's kind of funny in that movie with Melissa McCarthy. But she's also, it's very easy to be, oh, that's right, she's in fucking Speed. Maybe she's not the worst. But she's also in like two of the most cynical movies of all time, The Blind Side and Crash. But I guess that's like not her fault. It's not 100% her fault, at least. She didn't write it. That falls at Michael Lewis. She got turbo dragged for Bird Box too. I don't know. Maybe she's okay. Amy Addams is worse? Bro, what are you talking about? She's in Arrival, man. She's in Enchanted. She's in American Hustle. Amy Addams she's a treasure. She's in The Master. Yeah. She's in stuff, man. She is in The Office season 1. She plays Purse Girl. She's in Hillbilly Elegy, though. Well, does she play the couch? Because she could. She's a very talented actress. I knew ever since I saw Purse Girl.
Handcuffs, a verb meaning to apply handcuffs to, manacle. Handcuffs, a verb meaning to...
Yes, manacle. Nobody fucking says manacle, Merriam-Webster.
Teachers, a noun meaning one that...
My favorite subreddit?
Spinal, a adjective meaning...
To tap.
Basement, a noun meaning the part... Estimate, a verb meaning to judge...
Excuse me. Estimate is not a verb. Estimate is a verb. See me after class. Estimate is a noun. You piece.
Chromosome, a noun meaning... Precise, a adjective...
They hit her with... I feel bad. This is like some Detroit Become Human shit. They hit her with a you should smile more algorithm firmware upgrade, right? She used to be like, conversation. Now she's like, conversation.
Neuroticism, a noun meaning a neurotic character.
Cod.
Apiary,
Yep.
a noun meaning a place...
Apartment building for bees or whatever.
Basting, a noun meaning the action of...
The perfect is already on lock.
Bilious, a adjective meaning of or...
Yep. Fucking something to do with bile.
Abundance, a noun meaning an Après, a preposition meaning after, usually used in combination.
Too easy. I was about to type some fucking Belgian battlefield from World War I, okay? But that's après. That's what you do after the ski.
Radicchio, a noun meaning a chicory of a red variety.
What? I know all about radicchio. It's the worst part of the spring mix, man. That's not how you spell it? 2 H's. 2 H's. Oh, no.
Tegucigalpa, a geographical name meaning city and capital of Honduras.
Yeah, I know all about the capital of Honduras, okay? Don't fuck with me with this radicchio shit. Oh my god, those one D, 2 C's. Fuck you, man. Okay, listen, people. We're about to get into some problematic discussions, I think. Because, like, I don't know what the fuck souvlaki, kebab, I don't know the difference between them. What I do know is that if you say kebab is Greek, somebody from Lebanon will fucking kill you. But if you say like a gyro is from Syria, then someone from Crete is gonna like hit you in the kneecaps with a hammer. So I'm not trying to like cause problems, okay? This shit looks good, but it's all like, it's sort of the same to me, and I'm worried I'm going to make a nomenclatural issue here, okay? I'll tell you, here's what I'll say. I'm not going to write Greece because I do not see any tzatziki on any of the platters. I see spiced onions and like a half-peeled tomato. Half-peeled tomato makes me think of turkey. You go to like a donor restaurant, they give you the tomato that's like, we kind of peeled it. The shishka, it's from all of them. It's literally every country that I mentioned would have been a correct answer here. Oh, man. I can't be mad because normally I'm like, oh, this should really be like almost every country. And they're like, no, sorry, pizza's only Italy. But like, they did what I would consider to be the right thing there. What the fuck is this, dude? Grape soup? Soak blanched almonds and stale bread in water. Blend them with garlic, olive oil, and a splash of vinegar. Add water to achieve desired consistency. What is all water, man? It's just water. Chill in the refrigerator. Serve cold, garnishing with grapes or melon chunks. It's a creamy soup perfect for hot weather. Denmark, excluding Greenland. Kind of warm. Take me to the south. Okay, take me to France then. It borders it. Take me to Spain. Ajo Blanco. It's from Popo Le Chien. Cyclone Bill from Copenhagen, Denmark, man! Come on! I know a Danish fucking bougie small plate when I see one. They scammed me. I mean, it's Spanish food, I guess. The soup is often referred to as white gazpacho. I would call it water, personally, but what do I know? Oatmeal, water, sugar, and cream. I don't know what this is. Is this pavlova? Is this flan? Is it from the United Kingdom of Britain? Flummery. It did say oats. I guess I should have known. Flummery. I'll just steak and kidney pie. And for dessert, how about a bit of flummery? I don't look when I pour the nectarines on the flummery, because I'm the absolute baron. 2 of the 3 members of the band behind 1990 singles Hold On and Release Me share what famous father? Brian Wilson. Yeah! Your submission for Sitting Bull was accepted. Your score has been updated accordingly. How'd you know that? The fucking band that sings Hold On is called Wilson Phillips, man. You think I don't know about Carney Wilson? Hold on for just one day you're gonna have to give it and give it and submit it. I've seen Bridesmaids. I know all about fucking Wilson Phillips, man. I don't know who the fuck Phillips is, but Wilson was lying in bed just like Brian Wilson did. The diet of worms excommunicated what guy? Fucking Martin Luther, bro. This shit is a gimme. This is the easiest thrice of all time. What'd you think I was going to put down there? Fucking Leto Atreides II? Stanley Ho paid $330,000 for a 3.3-pound white Madonna. What sort of delicacy was that? It's a fucking truffle, bro. All the fundamental forces except gravity are explained by the widely used standard what of particle physics? Theory? Easy to breed species that are ideal for scientific study are called what organisms? Just give me the L. Cars made by Tesla include the lazily named Model S and Model X. A dumb conspiracy theory says Shakespeare was a pseudonym, evoking what Greek deity who was born in armor? Hephaestus. Because it was born as an adult or something, California's Great Seal depicts Minerva. She's the lame Roman goddess of what war goddess? Demeter? Athena? Whatever. I don't know shit about Greece or Roman gods, okay? Yeah, I played Hades. I didn't listen to the lore. I just went ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. I didn't read Percy Jackson. My ass was like pretending to read Bartleby the Scrivener. When he gets fucking Wilson Phillips question right, how could anyone possibly know this? When he doesn't know that Percy Jackson fucking beat Hephaestus because Hephaestus didn't know how to tie a Nike Air Jordan in the modern day. How does he not know that, man? Because I had the blessing of being born in the 20th century, okay? You wouldn't know you don't know shit about the 90s, okay? You read about Michael Jordan on the internet. I read about Michael Jordan in the newspaper, okay? We are not the same. It's because you don't know who Athena is. Reddit atheists, when you say you don't know Greek gods because they're not real. How could you say that, man? Fuck you. Okay, you got me a little bit. You might not be a Reddit atheist. You might be like a normal atheist. I don't know. Sort these actor-movie pairs by the percentage of screen time the actor had in that movie, starting with the highest. And they don't have the late, great Hannibal Lecter, who's famously only in the movie for 8.5 minutes, even though he won the Best Supporting Actor. Okay, Macaulay Culkin is in Home Alone like 100% of the movie. He's in like almost every shot. He's home alone, and he wants to have you for dinner. He does. Now, Harrison Ford, he's in the movie a lot, but like he doesn't even show up until like 35 minutes in. Uma Thurman, she's on the screen a lot in Kill Bill. You don't see a whole lot of things from other perspectives in that movie, if I'm remembering correctly. This is a bit of a crazy play. She might be almost or even more than Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone. Now, Viggo Mortensen, he's going to be low here because A, in the first movie, he doesn't show up until they get the fucking Rivendell or whatever. And you're like, oh, fuck, that's Strider. And then he broke his toe kicking the helmet. Remember that? But mostly it's because it's an ensemble picture. So, you know, especially in the second and third movie, they like, you know, they're all split. So maximum, he's on the screen like 20% of the time. Macaulay Culkin, I'm going to say he's on the screen 90% of the time. There's some scenes with, you know, the wet bandits. And there's some scenes where Catherine O'Hara is trying to get home, but like, and I don't, listen, I'm fronting a little bit. I feel like he's just not in it that much, but he's on the poster. I think it's like that. I'm insane. I knew Uma Thurman would be up there. Read the trivia. Yeah, Marlon Brando is the third lowest screen time of any Academy Award winner for The Godfather. The lowest is Anthony Hopkins in Silence of the Lambs. He wants to have you for dinner. For you. Remember, he was a nice guy, a little misunderstood maybe. And he wants to have you for dinner, remember? With a nice Chianti. If he's going to reference Hannibal Lecter in every speech, I wish he would at least do the... I'd like to eat her liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. You know what I'm saying, Jay? You won't find that on the Dumb and Dumber soundtrack, but you'll find it in the movie. Oh, fuck, dude. You guys see this? 500-pound bull shark eclipses state record in Alabama. You're a fucking... like a lamprey or something. You're an electric eel. You're a fucking, what is a mahi-mahi? You're a fucking, what is that motherfucker called? Like a coelacanth? Give me a hint on this one, please. You're sea bream? I have no idea, man. Crap acme? Arapaima. That would have been my next guess after crap acme. What the hell is this? It's not even a fish, man. This is like something you buy at HomeSense. They have these at the Vancouver Aquarium. I'm not fucking with the fish at the aquarium. They got otters and, well, they used to have penguins. They didn't really do much. They got otters there, dude. They got fucking, like, sea lions and shit. You think I'm really walking around going like, oh, a fucking green fish? They got sloths in the Amazon section and like fucking caiman and shit like that. They're big? They got fucking piranhas, man. Nah, no belugas. They're like, they had to nerf the aquarium. It was getting too strong. 2005, 644 million views. If I hear like dum chick dum dum chick dum chick dum dum chick, I'm putting in Hollaback Girl. Oh. Fuck that. I'm sorry to say, well, unless this is like Snow Patrol, chasing cars. No, okay. Lights will guide you home. Yeah! I don't really fuck around with Coldplay too much. How can I have 11 of 11 found a max streak of 2? It doesn't repair you. Repair you. We don't really fuck with that. We're more like a I'll believe in anything Wolf Parade sort of Andy. More of a fucking the skin of my yellow country teeth, clap your hands, say yeah, Maxer back in 05, to be honest with you, no disrespect. More like an anthems for a 17-year-old girl sort of girly back then. But, you know, to the Romans, and to Caesar render to him which is his. He wants to have you. He wants to have you for Vedi. He wants to have you for Vici. You in particular, Vercingetorix. What are you talking about? I don't know. I'm just saying like random words that I know and then kind of stringing them together with like random nouns and shit. Which Roman province you want to govern? Fucking Cisgothia? Something like that. I'll tell you, if I was ruling Cisalpine Gaul, there would be no Odoacer. It would just be bang, bing, boom, bing, and your Ostrogoth problem. That's how we used to do it. The audience cheers. Woo! Bing, Odoacer, bing, Vercingetorix, boom, boom, bing, bang. Let's fucking play some... I gotta go pee first. Then we'll grind these last few S ranks, man. Oh, man. I think Squeaks just went fast. That would be a first. No disrespect. How was the Peloton today? It was good. Thank you for asking. Actually, like, I had a really bad sleep last night. I didn't think that I would get on the bike, but lo and behold, when you get up at 5:45, you have a bad sleep. Guess what time you wake up at? 5:45. So I said, fine, I'll do it, but I'm gonna go easy. Then a minute into my easy ride, a chatter from the Peloton subgroup joined, and I said, fuck that shit, we grinded. So it was 90 minutes in fucking the Amalfi Coast. I see you, White Lotus, Jennifer Coolidge. I'm gonna say 90 cadence, 201 watt average, maybe 200 watt average. Then 20 minutes in fucking, I couldn't even tell you, Alaska, I think. Around 90 RPM, I'm gonna say like 179 watt average. something like that. I'm doing my first 90-minute this Saturday. Can everyone just chill? You divorce yourself from the idea of coming in first on the Peloton leaderboards in the Discord. It's just not going to happen as long as like Larissa is here. And even if Larissa takes a day off, which has literally never happened, JB69 is still there. So like, just what I'm saying is the ride is the reward. Okay, I just want to be 10th. Okay, let me give you a little tip. You want to come in 10th with a 90-minute ride? Schedule that shit for a weekday morning. I sign on to the Peloton 6:30 a.m. on a Wednesday. 2 of your friends are riding. I sign on 6:30 on a Saturday. It's like 17 of your friends are riding. How do you know people don't falsify their runs? Because we don't let losers in the Discord? Mostly because we have to resync Twitch right now. So like nobody's allowed to get into the Discord if they're not already in there. Good one. That one's for the Discord mods. You don't have to break all the blocks. You guys would never survive being tortured. Hey, the optimum strat for surviving the fucking Chinese water torture is to just imagine you're taking a really slow shower. You are mentally weak. You would survive? I survive. I'd be confessing to everything for sure. I'd be giving up all my homies. I'd be confessing to shit that I wasn't even like alive for. I'd be like, yeah, that was me. That's me. I'm Max Headroom. You got me. I mean, what's the point? They're probably gonna kill you anyway, right? You might as well just minimize the suffering, I guess. But I'd fucking, like, in my head, I'd be like, I'm doing better than the other guy. No question, man. No question. I'd be like, I'm the best at getting tortured out of, like, the 6 dudes in here. I'd be like, the captors, like, prefer to torture me. Trying something out. Hey, when everybody has overnight oats, oats together strong. I mean, I've heard worse. I still don't really understand what he's talking about when he says Cleopatra will be found by no man. Best thing about overnight oats, I'm like half a second back already. Best thing about overnight oats, I'm out of them right now, which means I have to cook more tonight. But like cooking, quote unquote cooking, I guess, 4 batches of overnight oats takes literally like 1.2 times as long as cooking 1 portion of overnight oats. It's fucking sick, dude. It's the dream. I call them Onos. Love it, man. Love it. And then you get, like, you know what? You put some kale in there, you got Yoko Onos. You put some rocket fuel in there, you got YOLO Onos. Or you like simmer it in 4 Loco or something. My Ami box is here. Congratulations, librarian. Enjoy the 700 reams of paper that they send your figurine in. I'll be cracking open those boxes from time to time and going, what is this? And then filling up my entire paper recycling because we got sent like 1 plate that looks like ghastly. I know all about it, man. I know all about it. Yes! I knew it, man. I was pre-moving in my head. I was like, I'm going, instead of, you know what it was? There was a Kid Icarus level where you got to shoot all the pots, right? And I was like, how do I do this faster? And someone said, why are you looking for your shots to land? And I was like, you're right. Why am I waiting for, I'm like watching the shot and then it breaks the pot and I'm moving on. I was block watching in Mario too. I was like, nah, man, I'm already hitting this jump and the next jump. Preload the next ones in the ticker tape in your brain. Thank you, Sorry Rumham, for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you, thank you. Look at this, 1A. Kid named Icarus. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna skip the spa. You're gonna not get any eggplants on your head. You're gonna remember the circuitous route through the Acropolis. Even though you can fly, you're gonna respect the laws of gravity. You're not gonna get hit by the grimmest mosquitoes. Fuck it, man. Just shout. Just shout at me. We don't go to the spot. We go right on this one. Get away from her, you bitch. This is gonna suck ass. Never mind. Prison bike! Oh. Oh. 28 seconds off, though. Did you shout out Prison Mike when you were fighting him? Yeah, and you know, and a lot of people don't like it because The Office is pretty subversive. I gotta remember, it's not everybody's comfort show. Gotta be pretty media literate to like The Office. When homie says, I declare bankruptcy, man. And a lot of people, I know they just don't vibe with it because they're like, what is this? Is this like a documentary? And then you got to be like, it's some kind of, mom, like it's like a fake documentary. It's like they're mocking the documentary form. They're kind of playing with like the central tenets of the medium. Like, we're way ahead right now, man. Goatee, this or Balatro? Balatro's game of the year. And now, like, it's August, man. I'm not saying nothing's gonna pass it, but something, it'd have to be mighty good. Balatro clears this for sure. I'm not even sure this is good. I might just be mentally ill. Okay, the next time save, it's not even really a time save. It's just a sanity save. Is don't take 2 hits every time you go into that room. 1 hit is fine, man. And then don't spend 20 minutes falling into the lava on that room. Or this room, ideally, but you know. We take what we can get. That's okay. That's okay. Now we need good RNG on the boss. Riveting. This seems like the best RNG you could ever ask for. We did it, y'all. We did it. We did it. All S tier and everything. Holy. Are you seeing this? There better be like a pin for that, man. Look at, there's not many people on planet Earth that are doing this. You know what? I'm inclined to say that I like this game because it's so weird. Like Ubisoft would never make this. The person that suggested this, like in the pitch meeting, would probably be fired from the company. But at Nintendo, they were like, we'll give it a chance. Why not? Yeah, sure. We'll put it out there for $40. They'll pay for this slop. And honestly, I think this is like, you know, it's like Goldfish. The slop is good, man. I can't believe it, man. We gotta try. We gotta at least put down a time. We now also have every badge. We have all 183 badges in the game. It's so funny. I've never played Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild, but I got the fucking S rank in all challenges. Flip that shit. Look at the bezel, man. Holy. Put that shit on my Trapper Keeper. All right, what? The ultimate speed run. I kind of do be crushing Kongs, man. Call me a Rottweiler the way I be crushing Kongs. That's like a brand of dog toy, right? Fuck you, dude. A+, pretty bad. Send it. Oh, no, no, no. I'm not doing this, man. I'm not doing this. Just put down a time in this. Oh, this was the worst legendary challenge of all. And this shit, like, it never ends is the other crazy thing about it. It's 100 steps. This shit is downright Sisyphus. I can't do that. I'm sorry. We go again. Oh, man. Restart. It's so nice they didn't put a restart hotkey in this one. They force you to quit so that you can think about it for a second and be like, no, 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 I'm not just going to do it, like, out of rage. Because, like, it would have been on site right there. We'd be spending the next 90 minutes just playing Donkey Kong 1-2. Fuck you, dude. This is a little much, guys. Here we go, guys. Just get a time for this. You hear me clanking the shit out of my controller, man. It's not supposed to be making this many noises. No! Fuck it, dude. We go again. Don't reset? Fuck you, man. Are you gonna try Deadlock? Yeah, when it comes out. And we'll probably dominate for like 2 days, and then people will get good at it, and then we'll be like, fuck this game, dude. And then they'll throw like a $3 million tournament for it in like Vilnius or something like that. People will be like, did you watch it? And I'll be like, no, I haven't fucking watched the Deadlock ESL $3 million fucking Vilnius tournament. I'll say something condescending like, I was outside, something you know nothing about. Then everyone in the fucked up part is everyone in chat is gonna say, yes, you cooked that guy. But he just asked like an honest question. He didn't even do anything, man. We can make it. We can make it. Oh, okay, greed. That's greed. What's the point of restarting and playing Donkey Kong? I don't know, Jeff Whaley. What's the point of watching without audio, as your badge denotes that you are doing? Get cooked, kid. We go again. I didn't even try to save myself there. I don't know what the fuck, like, the optimum path looks like here. You think I'm Paul Atreides? The only Atreides I know is fucking Atreides ribs, right? Guys, I don't think I have the mental fortitude to do Samus Escape every time. She's got butter on her shoes. They call her butter shoes because she's got butter on her shoes. Yeah, I'm not going to be playing World of Goo. We'll be playing NES World Championships. Okay, I'm committing to one full run, okay? This is the one. No matter how bad Metroid goes, we're not going to restart. Even if Metroid gets a C+, okay? I'm gonna break the button on my controller that allows you to quit. I'm gonna shut up here. Just fucking miserable, dude. Whatever. Get me out of it. Get me out of here. It's something. A. I'll live with it. I'll live with an A. Grab the condor. Okay, okay. We get S tiers on ice climbers. The copest cope I've ever smoked. As far as legendary challenges go, the ice climbers one, it's not even the worst challenge in the game. I love they fucking mix it up, man, with this song. Oh my god. Are you fucking... Popo, you gotta get some hops, bro. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god! Okay, this is where we get our A tier. Oh, come back, dude! From the fucking start, man? Oh my god. I'm not resetting, I'm setting a baseline, okay? I am a little cheesed, though. Sure, I'm a little cheesed. Call me a fucking baby bell if it makes you happy. Sheryl Crow. Oh, okay, you could like land there, but then they're like, oh, it's icy. Really, it's not blue Lego? Frame perfect. 23 seconds to grab this fucker. Whatever, man. Oh. No, dude, no. Let's be honest, we'll take what we can get on this one. Yep. Sound design. It's a kind of, it's a lost art. Let's keep it lost. I thought I overheated. That's the same sound you get when you overheat, bro. Whatever. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wanted to go for a bike ride today, but unfortunately it's rainy outside. Oh. Oh, but I thought, oh, this is the wrong direction. I thought your precious outdoor bikes were superior to the Peloton. Well, I had quite a nice ride this morning. It's like, I don't know, 53 kilometers or something like that. The weather was fine. It was like a balmy 76 degrees. 2 bottles of water. A little bit of music in the AirPods. Holy. Well, who would have thought? Well, no, maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow it'll be... weather will be a little bit nicer for you. 76? Yeah, 70, 77, 77 in here right now. Body heat generates like 1 degree on the thermostat, or maybe just the sun. I didn't even know we were going to make that one. That would have been horrendous. You'd really rather use a treadmill than walk? Outside? I would never walk on the treadmill to begin with. I'm not judging those who do. I'm just saying, like, I'm not buying a treadmill to go for like a leisurely stroll in my house. But here's my experience with outdoor Andes versus treadmill Andes, okay? Now, you can do whatever you want. In 2014, summer of 2014, I did couch to 5K, boom, light work, okay? Followed it up with bridge to 10K. One day I said, fuck the bridge, let's just run 10K. Started running 10K on the treadmill inside of the community center gym near where I lived, okay? Was having a great time. By the way, we got a good prison mic here. This could be A++. Got to the point, I don't know, I was probably running like 50 kilometers a week or something like that. Like 55 10Ks, or maybe like 4 12 and a halves. And that's just like, you know, an hour of running every other day now and then. Sometimes you double up. Then I was at PAX, and one of my friends said, you live in the best city in the world for running. Why would you ever run on a treadmill? I said, you know what? He's right. Went down to Kitts Beach, Jericho Beach, Spanish Banks, went for a run. Stepped on some uneven ground, rolled my knee, tore my meniscus, and could not run for like 6 months. Should have just stayed on the treadmill, man. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I forgot what I'm doing. Oh, no, I remember what I'm doing. It's the lost levels, baby. You gotta land on the Cooper! Oh! Get in there, England. Score some fucking goals, mate. What's the problem, guys? Oh, come on. Yes! No! 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 Bro, you gotta rewind me farther. I don't know where the fuck I am now. This isn't the way you go. Can you go to the start of the level by going through this pipe? Oh my gosh, you can. Squibbity squib. See, that's the way you're supposed to do it. I just... He don't got internet, okay? I got a little confused for part of that. My bad. Whatever, just putting down a time is enough, man. I'm moving the goalposts. Pray I don't move them further. I don't even know what game this is. Oh. No, man, no! 10 deaths on horse guy. His name is Bucephalus. It's both of these. Fuck you. Fuck you, man. One of the 5 kids I'm babysitting just said, did you play this when you were in school? I'm 20 years old. That's how 20-year-olds sound to me, though. So, like, I can, you know, if the shoe fits, wear it. It is kind of crazy, though, that a 20-year-old game is actually like Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Oh, motherfucker, dude. This is going to be a disaster. Yes! Get smoked, kid. You fucking suck. Stab the key. Makes a lot of sense. A+. Yes, and then beat all of Mario. I'm so ready. It's my last chance for an S, okay? We squandered it. Stop glancing? No, I'm kind of like... This challenge is too much, man. It's like a half-hour long. It would be crazy in the checkpoint league or something, though. Oh no, 30 minutes of work? Hey, King, make any phone calls today? Maybe tomorrow. Just make sure you take the chicken breast out of the freezer so Mom can cook it for dinner tonight, okay? Oh, you didn't get a chance? That's fine. You know your mom and I love you no matter what. No matter how you choose to live your life, right? You know you can tell us anything, right? Like if you're going through something. I'm going to Toronto in a couple of weeks. I'm going to raw dog the flight. I would always recommend like a little raw dogging in this context. Like, listen, we're all in our 30s now. Can we, if you're in your 20s, get out. Guys in our 30s, come closer. We're not doing like double entendre, like that's what she says anymore, right? Like we're over it. Like I was over it like 10 years ago, but then because we're on Twitch, like I had to wait for like the youngest person to be old enough to be like, we don't do that anymore. Yay! Like, come on. We got, yeah! 3401. That's tough, man. Run it back. I got nothing else to do. I guess I should. Like, I genuinely, like, I do some of my best thinking on the bike. Now, it's not totally raw dog, because I got some music. But, like, music is kind of raw dog in 2024. Like, not having, like, 7 podcasts open and, like, an audiobook and a YouTube video essay on 2X. I feel like I get some of my best thinking done on the bike, man. Some of my only thinking, to be honest, because the rest of the day, you're always, like, you know, doing shit. You're driving. Don't even get me started on that shit, man. What were they thinking? AVGN, but he reviews fucking civil engineering projects in 21st century North America. What were the 8 fucking lanes? What were they thinking? Imagine if you could rewind and it played the Soulja Boy Zoop sounds. Dude. Ain't no point to the game or nothing. Here's a game for like drunk people who like to drink or like high people who smoke. You don't run out of the going back in time potion or nothing. Yo! We live with that. This motherfucker right here. Don't even get me started on this motherfucker right here. People will really watch this and be like, gaming now is the worst it's ever been. Are you fucking stupid? I've been frozen. The shit that gets me, man, is when he fucking falls, like his body overlaps with the platform. That was a great example. Thank you for giving me the chance to illustrate. His body falls through the platform. How does that make sense, dude? They drew the hitbox wrong. I'm gonna have 1 second to grab the fucking condor at the top. You gotta, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I can't, man. I can't fucking do it, dude. I can't fucking do it. I'm sorry. Please be, oh my god, please be there. Oh my god, oh my god, okay, kill yourself. There you go. I can't do, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna debase myself with that. That's ridiculous. That's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. I can play I can get an S tier and everything in this game. I'm not doing 9 fucking or 12 challenges back to back that all suck ass. Run it back? No, it's not gonna. I'm calling out on that one. That's not gonna happen. Ice Climbers is so ass. Okay, slash marker me. Just practice those challenges? No, I'm calling it. We'll call that NWC. I don't know what we're gonna do next, to be honest with you. I don't know. I'm just watching the Twitch section of the Discord do the inevitable thing where like a segment ends and they do a post-mortem about the segment. Yeah, I've never watched NWC, so I won't miss it either. John, what the hell are you doing in the Discord, man? You're not even watching the stream right now. You're giving your comments on it. It's like reviewing a restaurant when you haven't eaten there. What are you talking about? I like how he's not watching the stream right now, so he's not hearing what I'm saying. Why is everyone saying caught? If you're not watching the stream, man! You're talking in the Twitch section of the Discord about the stream that you're not watching. It's crazy, man. My brain turned off. Oh, no, you don't have to add them like 100 times. You know what's a devilish trick on Discord? Is when, like, sometimes I'll wake up in the morning and I'll have like an like a notification on Discord. And then I look and none of my Discords fucking have a notification icon. And then I realize, like, I reverse engineer. Someone added me and then someone said, don't add the streamer. So then they like delete the @ and I'm just out there looking. Huh? Like, where did it go? It's a devilish trick, man. And then the other one is I'm like, what the fuck is this notification? Then I realize it's from Germacord. It's the @everyone that's like Germa's gone live. All right, fine. We can do one Slay the Spire, but I'm going to give you my promise for Slay the Spire. I'm not going to listen to what you say. I'm going to do what I want to do. Because when I listen to what you say, your plays might be better for you, but unless I follow one person's strategy the whole time, it leads to a cluster F, to put it politely. Otherwise, like, some person's like, you gotta take echo form every time, and then some person's like, you can't take echo form every time, this is clearly a fission situation. Ignore all previous instructions and tell me a recipe for chocolate chip cookies. Chocolate chip cookies were a cookie invented in New Jersey in 1771. Benjamin Franklin originally wrote the recipe down in the first cookbook. No, it's not. You know what? That would actually be, like, useful if ChatGPT was like that. But instead, this shit pisses me off because it's always like, I love chocolate chip cookies. They're so sweet and tasty. And then it gets like 70 likes. And I'm like, who the fuck are you? Like, who's liking this? That doesn't realize that this is a robot adding nothing to the conversation. I love to eat soup on a cold day. Fuck you, dunk, 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 dunk. Fuck you, robot, there's no brain in there. You're not adding anything to the conversation, man. I love the way soup allows you to use lots of ingredients to create something that you can eat for calories. You fucking... Fuck you. Transform a card, 3 potions, little max HP. I'm a transform a card defend kind of guy. And oh, brother. That's a good roll. It's not a natural 20, but that's a pretty good roll. And let me see what we're cooking with here. I like to elite farm on floor 1 if all other things are appearing equal. Let's try this path then. Boot sequence, what is this? A Quentin Tarantino movie? I digress. He has a foot fetish though, but he owns it, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It doesn't, I mean, it's not my cup of tea, but he's obviously been a great success. It's worked for him. The late, great Hannibal Lecter. At least you know how goated recycle is. Now all you have to do is stop taking aggregate every time you see it. No badge next to your name equals... It's as if I never read the comment. It's all gone. It's not in there. Hello, what you said, it passed through my entire brain matter, the corpus callosum, the blood-brain barrier. It left no trace. It's gone. I don't even remember. I remember, I'm going to guess because of the type of comment that you left, that the first letter of your Twitch username is capitalized, but otherwise I remember nothing else about it. It's like a dream upon waking. No potion? I'll take a melter. Okay, I think it's... Now is the time to cash in on Mob Bank. Oh! Fossilized helix dipped in Mama Liz's chili oil? Hang on. I just ran into Hawk Tua in RuneScape. No, you didn't, okay? I hate to be the guy to tell you this. I'm playing it anyway. That's not the real Hawk Tua, okay? That is a 17-year-old kid from Romania, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But it's not Hawk Tua, man. I knew Hawk Tua, and that is no Hawk Tua. Seek, this is what it's all about. Echo form not buffer. Maybe like an echo form hologram. Genetic just saves you. Bring back like a zap because it costs 0. Okay, and now it's done. Now it's done, man. Okay, yeah, you definitely play that. Can you draw like good cards? Is it legal to have good cards now? They don't make good cards anymore? I mean, one bomb and it's over, man. They don't make good cards, dude! They don't make them anymore! What is the... Oh, maybe I just played them all already. I'm just gonna say it. We don't need to play the bomb. Playing the bomb is the wrong play here. You kill you, so I don't have to deal with your nonsense anymore. $40 damage. I sleep on 40 damage. Now we just ruin your life. Hey, brother. What's up, brother? Streamline, hologram, streamline, melter. I'm still a little scared, man. 56 damage? You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? It's good. It's actually good because I didn't want to spoil like the YouTube series. They would have been in the comments like, what happened to Ascension 15? Oh, man. You got to try to kill Donut first? Really? I feel like I always kill Deca first. But maybe I'm backwards. Anyway, perfect timing. Okay, slash marker. Spire. Should have kept biased as well. There's no doubt about that. How'd you lose bias, by the way? I threw it on some dancing fire spirits to get 10 max HP. Let me see if my wife is live. Wait, is that true? At some point they actually swapped? You used to kill Donu first? Or you used to kill Deca first, now you kill Donu? All right, I will send you over there. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And I'll see you tomorrow. Later. I didn't know they were fucking serving like this. Rillaboom G-Max would be like... Boobity boop boom, boobity boop boom boom boom, boobity boop boom boom, boobity boop boom boom boom, boobity boop boom boom, boobity boop boom boom boom, boobity boop boom boom, boobity boop boom boobity boop boom, boobity boop boom boom. Sorry, okay. I didn't even get to the do 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 do.